Hey guys, welcome to day 18, and today is all about rolling. So we're going to do a warm-up which is called a rock and roll. We can hold onto your knees and then round the spine and roll up and down onto a sit and then onto your back. So we're going to do 6 reps, and this is really good for just giving your back a little bit of a massage, preparing the nervous system and getting you ready for some slightly more difficult things today, but give them all a go. And the next one is going to be a wheelbarrow to V-sit. So similar, but we're going to try and bring the legs all the way over the head. If you can get the feet to touch the floor, great. And then roll forwards, legs wide, reach ahead. So use your hands if you need to. If you can't get your feet to touch the floor, that's fine. But when you're coming forwards into the V-sit, just make sure your legs are wide and straight and just reach as far forward as you can for a nice hamstring stretch. We're going for a total of 6 of these ones as well. Perfect to do as a warm-up for nearly any workout. Just try and see if every rep you can go that little bit further in each direction. Okay, next up we've got side rolls. So you're going to just check where my foot position is and then spin and roll and make it the other side. So your chest comes to the floor and you pivot across. We're going for 10 reps, so 5 each direction on this one. If you can't get the legs into the same position, doesn't quite matter, as long as you've got that leg that stays in the middle, stays straight. You can do these at any speed you like, so I've started these off quite quickly and then I move on to doing them a bit more slowly just so you can see a bit more of the technique, but it's not a very hard one. Just try to make them as efficient as possible. So moving on to backward rolls, so this is where it does start to get challenging. So we're going to roll over the back. You might need to do a few attempts to get the first one, and then come back onto the knees. So you might have not done this since you were a kid, but you want one arm straight, one arm bent, and you keep your head close to the bent arm, and you roll over the shoulder of the straight arm. So try and do 3 reps over each shoulder. So I'm alternating the shoulders. You could practice doing over one shoulder because it's hard to alternate sometimes. Doesn't have to be super graceful. You just want to protect your head by keeping it towards that hand on the bent arm. Okay, last one of the day, we're going to do forward rolls. So you're going to do the same thing. Head goes towards the bent arm, straight in the other, and roll over the other shoulder. You don't want to roll over your head. You always want to roll over your shoulder of your straight arm. And the bent arm kind of protects the head. I actually forgot what I was doing here and did a backward roll by accident. And then we're going to just carry on with the straightforward rolls. Rolling is just really, really good for your muscles, your fascia, having that connection with the floor, being able to keep the body loose and mobile. And that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed it. See you again tomorrow.